I bet you guys are like, no, no, this really, really can't be her. Okay, let me get this lighting right. Let me come up some. What's up, you guys? What's up? How is everyone doing? And yes, this is not a Taco Tuesday video. I let you guys down for Thanksgiving. I really didn't post a lot or give you guys any ideas for recipe, but I promise you, this video here, I'm not about to do a sweet potato pie. I'm not about to do macaroni and cheese. I know you guys are dressing out, turkeyed out. So I'm thinking for Christmas, what I'm going to start posting is, how do you say it, hors d'oeuvres for your guests. We're going to do miniature dessert trays. I'm gonna give you some ideas, besides the same old stuff. I've told you guys, I hate eating the same thing over and over again. For Thanksgiving, I had salmon, baked potato, and a wonderful salad. And I also got a cocktail that my daughter made. Oh my Lord, it was so delicious. So I'm gonna bring that to you guys also in a video. But today, we're going to do an hors d'oeuvre for pork tenderloin on French baguettes with a Creole honey mustard. Oh my God, is it delicious or what? I know it's a weekday, so I'm not gonna hold you guys too long, but I'm gonna show you the ingredients and what I have, so that way we can get started on this video. And thanks to everyone who has been watching my videos. Thank you guys so much. I know I don't say it often, but I really appreciate the time that you take out to watch my videos. And if you have left a comment or question and I haven't answered it yet, please forgive me. This week I'm going to try to go through all of my comments and questions. All right, with that being said, let me bring the camera down. I want to do it to where both can see. All right, first I'm going to show you this. I'm not going to touch it yet. This is a pork tenderloin. I hope you guys can see that. I had went to Market Street. I don't know if you guys got it in your town. They had a pork tenderloin, buy one and get one free. And what I didn't realize is that in both of the packs, there are 2 tenderloins, not just one. So I literally had 4 tenderloins. But this right here is gonna make a great hors d'oeuvre for your guest. All right. So here I trimmed it up because you know how tenderloins are. They start out real fat and then they kind of thin out, toward the bottom, and that have a tendency to get really, really dry. Okay, so this is one of the, and it's smaller because I'm doing an hors d'oeuvre, so we're gonna slice it really thin, and make it look gorgeous. And here I have 3 garlic cloves that I peeled and I just cut in half because I put slits in these. Can you see this? You see the slits? I'm going to stick the garlic clove in each of the slits that I put in the pork tenderloin. But let me give you what we're going to be using. Onion powder, thyme. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not getting onion powder, thyme, onion powder, thyme. We're going to be using rosemary. You see that? And you see how I call them prickly they are? I put them in a little bitty spice blender and I grounded it up fine. I don't like these little spike things here. Okay? Next we're going to have sage. We need sage. Of course we need salt. And you'll see why it's not much salt in here. I'll show you why. Next, we're going to have black pepper. And these will be all of your spices. And this is what I really like to do, you guys, because I found out you get an even distribution when you do this. All of the seasonings that you're needing, you know, for the rub mix, take them together, put them all together. That way, your seasoning will be distributed evenly. Because if you put a little thyme, then you put a little garlic powder. You might get too much garlic powder, but if you measure it out, put them all in a bowl, and then all you have to do is actually sprinkle it on. I find it so much easier, and it distributes nicely. All right, so let's get this out the way. And I want to get a spoon because I don't want to double dip in my seasonings. And that way you can always use it again. Put a lid on it and use it again. But if you touch the pork tenderloin and stick your hands in here, don't do it. Throw it away because you will be cross-contaminating. All right, let me get a spoon here. Then I'll show you what we'll do. I hope everyone had a very, very nice Thanksgiving. I know a lot of us got full. My daughter invited me over. So as I said, we had salmon, loaded baked potato, and a nice salad, and I bought the cherry cheesecake. Okay, so here we go. And you guys, I am almost done decorating. So what I'm going to do that night, we're going to do a cocktail. Then I'm going to show you my Christmas decoration. It's somewhat of last year, year-ish, but I've added a few more things. But I think next year I'm going to go totally royal blue. Oh my God, I got this vision in my mind of how I want it. It's going to be gorgeous. All right, enough of that. So let's take this pork loin. And you remember I told you I did the slits, not long, half an inch of each slit. And what we're going to do, we're going to stick the garlic clove in it. And it will stay. So we're just going to tuck it under. Because I had ground it up, well, you know, chopped up some garlic. But then I'm like, okay, once I sear it, it's going to burn. And I don't want to do that. Burnt garlic is horrible. Okay, let me show you. Okay. See, I got the garlic cloves in there. Can you see that? I hope it's not too dark. All right, so you can't see the garlic cloves. I've tucked them in the slits. All right, let me get a paper towel and wash these gloves off. Also, you guys, you can't use gloves and then touch raw meat and then still, if you don't wash the gloves off, throw them away and put on more gloves. All right? Okay, so here is the seasoning and here is a spoon. So what I'm going to do is just stir it up, and I'm going to sprinkle it on. Let me show you. I think both up. Okay, hold on. And you just, you know, sprinkle it nicely. And what you can do, just take the glove and pat it. Ooh, I can feel the garlic cloves in there. Okay? I'm still not touching the spices though, because I'm taking a spoon and I am spicing up the other side. Also, turn your oven to 400 degrees and take you a pan, like a large skillet, and put it on medium high, because what we're going to do, we're going to sear this. And also, pork tenderloin has very, very little fat. So we're not going to cook it long, because if you do, you would get pork jerky. All right, let me turn the skillet on. Hold on. So we can get this going. Okay. So just kind of pat it. Pat your seasonings on with this hand only, okay? All right, let's go. And I just put something in the description, but I will go back and change it. Then I'm going to show you how we're going to plate it. All right? And I know some people, but you know, for a business owner, you really have to be careful, you know, how you, if you're doing an event, how you present the food. Most of the times, I would do individual plates or something, like this right here. Once we sear it and it's done, I would cut thin slices off, put it on a French baguette, then put it on individual saucers. And they will have a spoon. I have a Creole honey mustard that's going on the top of this. Oh my Lord, so heavenly. And this is going to cook. Since it's not that big, I'm going to say 20 to 25 minutes. At 22 minutes, check it. And let me show you guys this neat thermometer I got. All right, hold on. This thermometer right here is so awesome to have if, let me open it up. If you want to get the exact temperatures of your meat. I have several thermometers, but I think this one is the best. And all you do is turn it on and stick it, this little probe right here, stick it in the fattest part of the meat. This right here should be 145 degrees internal. You can do it at, I would say 142, 143, because I think the heat will still rise. But if you want to be safe, like, I don't like no pink, sorry. I just don't like pink in anything. That's the reason I didn't do a beef tenderloin, because to properly cook it, it should be a medium or a medium rare. I can't do that. I'm sorry, can't do that. All right, so let me check on the skillet again. Here's the seasonings for the pork tenderloin. And I just patted it down on both sides. And make sure your meat is at room temperature, okay? Always make sure your meat is at room temperature. Wash it and dry it off with a paper towel. You know, just get all the excess water off. All right. Let me go again and wash these gloves. I'm gonna wash them because I'm not touching anything else, okay? Hold on. Let me check on the skillet. Now, if I was cooking for a crowd of people, I would just, honestly, get a new pair of gloves. I wouldn't keep washing it. But, you know, since it's just me, oh, and my daughter and her husband, I don't think I'm gonna kill us, so, you know, I'm pretty careful about cross-contamination. All right, I think the skillet is hot enough. Okay, I'm gonna bring the skillet to you guys so you can see this. Can you see the skillet? It is somewhat smoking, but I really don't want it to burn, so I'm going to put the side that has the garlic cloves down first. Okay, you see that? Should have been a little hotter, but this is how, I think I've turned it up, so it's gonna sear pretty fast. Then I'm going to show you once it's seared, what we're going to do next to put it in the oven. But remember, 400 degrees at 20 to 25 minutes. All right, let me put this on the stove. So I think that will go pretty fast. All right, let me get this out the way. So also, You guys on Facebook, if you have any requests or anything that you would like for me to cook or ask me a question about anything, please do so in the comments. You know, I don't know it all, but I think I'm pretty knowledgeable. And we're going to do some awesome hors d'oeuvres, you know. We're going to get a little, I always say bougie. Let's get a little bougie, you know, and think outside the box and impress our guests. I know some people, you know, they're not having anybody over. Really, I didn't either. Like I said, it was me, my daughter, her husband, and my new baby girl. Did you guys see it? She's pretty amazing. Oh my Lord. And can she eat? Can she holler? They have a dog named Cosmo. And when the baby starts hollering, he just leaves out the room and sit in the hallway. He's like, okay, look, now I ain't used to all this. Yeah, yeah. So he just go out in the hallway and sit, you know, or lay down or go to sleep out in the hallway. And then once she stopped crying, he'll usually mosey on back in there. But he's like, I'm not used to this. So I kept her last week or this week. She was a pretty good baby, you know, but when your oldest is 45 and you got a newborn, you know, you're going to always know how to be a mother. I mean, that's just our natural instincts. But, you know, when you hear the baby crying and I'm trying to get up and hold the baby and get the bottle and she just yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, okay, Opera, now you remember you had 2 of these, so I know what to do. All right, let me check on the meat and see where it's coming along, but I'll show you guys. So hang on, I'm going to use these. All right. And I'm going to show you what I did. I'm kind of getting a little smarter. You know how they do on Food Network when they show you how to cook it and you'd be like, voila, here it is. Told y'all I had 2 pork loins, right? What you think I did with the other one? I cooked it so I wouldn't hold you guys all night. All right, let me check on the meat. Yep, kind of said this a little too fast. Okay, we're going into the searing. I think I kind of seared it a little too fast. Let me, I'm gonna take these gloves off and get another one. I don't know if you guys can see my green little doors. Can you guys see that? Don't worry, you'll see the whole picture of my Christmas stuff. And these are the gloves that I buy. I get them at Ace Mart. They're really, really good to have. You know, just take you a couple, and you get how many? I think you get 100. Yeah, you get 100 in the box. Yeah, see, 100. And they're only like $11. But if you cook a lot, you know, it can become pretty expensive. All right, let me check the pork tenderloin again. All right, so now I got on new gloves, and I'm not touching the meat. Now I kind of seared one side. It seems a little crispy, you know, it's gonna work though. Hold on. Let me cut this off. You guys, let me get some, you're gonna see my funny house shoes. I need to get some foil. All right, so I can show you guys what I'm gonna do. Take it off, take it off. All right. Here is the pork tenderloin on my mini sheet pan. You see that? Now, of course, it's not done, all right? Because you can see from here. You see? It's not all the way cooked. So what I'm going to do is take foil and I'm going to tin it. I'm not going to put it on tightly. I just want to tin it. Okay? Kind of like this. It will keep the juices in. You will keep the sear. And it will be wonderful. 400-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Internal temperature, I'm gonna say to be safe, let's do 145. All right, into the oven it goes. And voila, I'm going to bring you the other. Hold on. See, I promised I wasn't gonna hold you too long. All right, hold on. All right, let me move these and show you what I did. We're gonna make it quick and simple. And also, I did a sauce for it, equal parts Creole mustard, which is awesome, equal part honey Dijon mustard. Mix them together, you'll get that spice, that little sweetness, and oh my Lord, so delicious. All right, here we go. All right, this is the plate that I've already fixed, and now I'm gonna show you the other pork tenderloin so you can see it. All right? Let's keep this covered. Oh, plate kind of slid a little bit. Hold on. Let me get this fixed. All right. And here is the other pork tenderloin that I cooked. I also tinted it. I want you guys to see this. I'm talking yummy, yum, yum. And look at the juices on it. Can you guys see that? I mean, I'll just show you. Look at this. This is just a small piece. Look at that. With the sear, and this was actually 145 degrees internal temperature. All right, now we're going to plate this. All right? This is my idea. And you're okay because I touched the meat, but it is not raw. So you're good. We're good, okay? And I did show you the honey Dijon mix that I did. Okay. Here is the honey Dijon with the Creole and the honey Dijon. Can you see that? All right, now let's plate this baby. Oh, and I didn't show you guys. Look at the garlic clove. Can you see the garlic clove right there? And right there? Let's see if I can bring it up some. Okay, let's try this. Okay, here is my plate. I put a little, I think it's Italian parsley on it. And this is what I want to do. As I said before, I would, wow. I mean, this really looks freaking amazing. And of course, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Of course I tasted it. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. I bought a French baguette, and I just sliced it. Let me show you. It is a French baguette. Oh, I hope you guys can see that. See? And I just sliced it with a bread knife. Please don't use any other knives. It will tear your bread up. And also, I have to show you guys, for the pork tenderloin, this is a brisket knife. It sliced the pork tenderloin perfectly without tearing it up. So if you want to cut your meats really nice, ask for a brisket knife. I know there's no ridges or anything, but it is so sharp. And I mean, it literally cuts like butter. Okay? So that is a brisket knife. Now what we're going to do for all of those who would not want bread, we're going to put this right here. But again, as I stated, because of COVID, I would put this on a plate for each individual. Okay? Then we're going to take this honey mustard. We're just going to do a dollop of it on each one. And of course, you guys, I'm definitely going to eat one before you. And this would be a great appetizer, you know, to plate out to each of your guests on their separate plate. And then you could allow them to, you know, do the honey mustard, you know, if they wanted to. But for you guys, for presentation, I am going to do it. And this will keep for about, I'm gonna say 2 days in the refrigerator, but I'm almost certain there won't be any left because the seasonings and the flavor is so awesome. All right, let me move this so I can show you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right. I'm going to show you the presentation. And when I post it, there might be a little change. Okay. Let me show you this. Okay. Here is the final presentation of the pork tenderloin with the Creole and honey mustard sauce. I think this one's just dark for a reason. I want you guys to see this. Okay, can you see it? Now I thought about, which I don't have, I would put maybe some cherry tomatoes here, you know, to bring it out. But let me try, because I think it's Facebook that you're really not getting a good picture of it. Okay, can you see that? But again, I'll post it. All right, you guys. This is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. But I'm finna get me I made me a little sandwich and I want to show you. How nice would this be for your guest? Now, if you like, take the honey mustard, put it on the side. They can either put it on their bread or they can put it on top of their meat. But I'm doing it on top of the meat. All right, here I go. Is it Julia Childs? Bon appetit? Let's see. Oh, wow. I promise you guys, this pork is so tender. Look. And not dry at all. Yummy, yum, yum. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. And stay safe. Bye. Okay, let me cut this off. I'll do this. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Oh, there you go.